Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would talk about something that's that interested me greatly and is dear to my heart, and that's the study of ancient Egypt. What I've got here is some magazines, journals and a book just to sort of illustrate what I'm particularly interested in with ancient Egypt. I've been interested in a long time with this period in history and this particular area of the world. I find it absolutely fascinating. I am interested in Egyptian art, but also the archaeological side of things as well. I do particularly like all the story and the history of Tutankhamun and his parents, Nefertiti and Akhenaten, and that period within ancient Egypt. But I'm also interested in other periods as well. For those that don't know, there's ancient Egypt history is divided into different periods, and then within that is divided into different dynasties depending on the pharaohs at the time. There's an awful lot that you could read up on, you could learn about. I would really like to learn more about ancient Egypt and Egyptology, and by buying books such as this one here, which my son very kindly bought for me on Mother's Day, it helps to learn. And also these magazines, this one particularly, the Nile magazine, anyone can buy it. It's not an academic journal or anything like that. There's also one called Ancient Egypt, which again is very popular. This is published every other month. Ancient Egypt is published twice a month. They're very good ways to get started, to learn and to read and just to discover more. The Journal of Egyptian Archaeology is something that comes along with this, Egyptian Archaeology, and this is the magazine, and then the journal, which is extra, from the Egyptian Exploration Society. This is a British-based society all around ancient Egypt and Egyptian exploration, as it says in the title. Anyone can join as a member. They do this magazine several times a year, and then they also do this journal, which is probably, I would say, a lot more more academic level. They also do lots of courses and talks where you can learn hieroglyphics and various other subject matters. That's something I would really like to do. I am particularly interested in Egyptian art, and this is why I picked up this book. My son very kindly bought it for me, so this is definitely an area I wish to explore more, as well as I say, Tutankhamun, Nefertiti, his father Akhenaten, that period. I'm also very much interested in what is going on in Amarna. That's in a part of an area in Egypt where there's ongoing excavations. There's various places in Egypt where they're still excavating. They're still finding so many tombs and artifacts. It's just incredible, really, and a bit mind-blowing. So in terms of my YouTube channel, I would like to start to explore Egyptology and ancient Egypt more within my videos. It helps me to learn and understand, and I hope that others will find it interesting. Just as a side note, I'm not an academic. I'm not studying an academic course. I am an absolute amateur, just learning as I go, undertaking reading and courses as and when I can find them, and of course afford them as well. Books and magazines, and then courses, none of which is cheap at the moment. So it is, for me, something that's going to be ongoing for probably for the rest of my life, where I just want to learn, understand, and explore further. So I hope some people found it interesting. As I say, I would definitely recommend Nile magazine if you want to just start learning a bit more about ancient Egypt. They have some really good articles in there, written by some very experienced people. I'm not plugging the magazine. I have not got a discount or anything. This is just my personal thoughts on this magazine. The photos are lovely and clear. The way that the articles are written, anyone can pick this up, even if you have no knowledge whatsoever previously, and you'd be able to understand it and read it. So by all means do check out Nile magazine. As I say, that's just my personal thoughts on it. This book, again, fantastic photos, and obviously text. Again, this is written for anybody. Goes through looking at all the different types of ancient Egyptian art and its meaning, and then probably focusing, as you see there, Tutankhamun's tomb. Some of the more famous and well-known pieces of art, but very helpful. Egyptian archaeology and the journal, definitely at a more academic level, I would say. It probably would be something that if you were studying maybe a degree or further sort of post-masters, PhD, it might be something that you would refer to. I have found these articles interesting. Some of it does require a bit more understanding and further research to understand, but I'm always wanting to explore and understand further and use my brain a bit more. So I hope people found that helpful. Please look and watch out for my upcoming videos where I'll start to explore ancient Egypt and Egyptology a bit further and in a bit more in depth. I should probably do a proper book review on this book, and we'll go through there and learn together. So I hope people found that helpful. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments, please leave them. I will do my best to, if they're about ancient Egypt, I'll do my best to answer them, but perhaps this is all part of learning together. Anyway, until next time, many thanks.